You know, since we made it to Town Hall 14 as a free player, of course, I think it's only appropriate that now we start studying some of the best attacks in the world. What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe, welcome back to the show, and today we have 3 of the top Town Hall 14 attack strategies used in Clash esports today. Now, I understand that there are various armies being used in esports, so we're definitely going to have to do a follow-up video. So for our first army, it looks like we have Electro Dragons. Now, I honestly thought that I'd never see the day that I would see Electro Dragons in a competitive matchup, but it's actually quite entertaining how Kenson takes this base down. So we got 12 balloons, a couple of rocket balloons, and what I really want you to pay attention to here, as well as myself, is how this player breaks this base down into quadrants and really steamrolls the backside of the base with the heroes. Be patient. You got to be patient. So we're going to start on the left side of this village using a balloon, and he's going to use that balloon to tank for the rocket balloons. He's going to send a couple of balloons in after hidden Teslas, and then he's going to launch 2 of the rocket balloons in to take down the air defense. I mean, wow. Would have never been able to think of that. So next we got an Electro Dragon dropped, and then he's going to do the same thing up top, dropping the balloon. He's got an Electro Dragon placed back behind it, Baby Dragon, and then a group of Electro Dragons and balloons backed up with the Grand Warden on air mode. Now watch this battle blimp. This battle blimp is going to be insane. Warden's ability, Rage Spell. Here comes the battle blimp. It's going to be dropped manually just before the town hall. He's got a invisibility, rage, invisibility, followed up by a clone spell. He's going to clone the super minions, and the super minions are going to take down the town hall as well as the single target Inferno Tower, split, and start doing some damage to other buildings around it. I mean, really? Come on. Are you serious? That is insane, man. I'm telling you. I would have messed that up so bad. Just trying to drop the invisibility spells, I would have messed it all up. So he's got the Electro Dragons on both sides of the village. Notice that he's at 62% before he ever places a hero. Now, the key note there when it came to the use of the battle blimp with the super minions was the destruction of the town hall. That way he eliminates the poison bomb because that will damage your heroes really fast. So he's going to let the Electro Dragons play out, and he's going to drop his heroes on the far right corner. King, followed up by the Archer Queen. The King is going to stay on the outside of the base, followed by the Queen, and he's going to place his Royal Champion to flank in after the Bomb Tower and the Scatter Shot. Poison spell down on the Archer Queen to kind of slow her down. Royal Champion's going to target her next and then go into the Expo. He still has minions in his composition as well as a freeze spell and his hero's abilities. So the minion's going to be back there picking up the building behind. The Royal Champion's going to sneak in after the Wizard Tower. King's ability will be used to take down the enemy King because obviously that will destroy the Archer Queen. And these troops are going to finish out the bottom side of the base. We're going to go ahead and speed it up because, I mean, you guys got it at this point. You know what I mean? He's got it. Royal Champion's ability was used. Freeze spell dropped on the final defenses. Queen's ability, 3-star. Beautiful work here by Kenson. There's the army right there if you'd like to try it for yourself. For attack number 2, we have Takana-san here with the Queen Charge Dragon Rider army. Now here's the thing. Being a Queen Charge player and Town Hall 14, you can really turn into a solid 3-star specialist within your own clans. But you gotta be patient, and here's the thing. You gotta watch some of the defenses and watch the pathing of the Archer Queen. So we're gonna start on the left side of this village. Now you're gonna notice that some of the expos are on ground mode, but that is not gonna stop Takana-san. So we got the Baby Dragon. You know, Baby Dragons are used for funneling. Queen placed, sneaky goblins dropped to take out a few buildings, and the goal here is to push this queen inside the village and take down multiple hit point buildings and defenses like the scatter shots in the town hall. So he's got the healers placed. Balloon was tanking, trying to find a Seeking Air Mine. Rage spell because the queen versus the enemy queen, and then the clan castle troops are going to follow it up. So he's got to try to preserve that queen's ability for the town hall itself. Looks like the headhunters are going to die, and then the queen is going to be distracted on the lava hound. So then he's going to drop the poison spell for the lava pups and a few archers, and then the barbarian king in the northern or top corner of the base. Take down the archer tower, work his way into the air defense, and then start taking on defenses up there. But we really need to focus back in on the archer queen. There is a rage spell on her. She's going into an expo, and then you're going to notice she's going to target the mortar next. He's going to make it invisible, pushing the queen inside the base after the scatter shot. I'm telling you what, man, these boys trip me out. He's got the Royal Champion drop to go with the Barbarian King, and then he's going to start dropping balloons and Dragon Riders, Grand Warden on air mode. But the Archer Queen has managed to get her way in on the Town Hall. Freeze spell on the multi-target Inferno Tower to protect those healers, and the Dragon Riders are just going to push in on the flank with the assistance of the Royal Champion, kind of directing them down towards the bottom side. Warden's ability will be used. Freeze spell dropped on the Eagle Artillery. They freeze on the Eagle Artillery as well as the multi-target. No, sorry. That's a single target. That's a single target. Preserving the life of the Archer Queen and the Dragon Riders. So then Takada-san's going to flank in with some balloons and a Stone Slammer at the bottom side of the base, and then he's going to flank in with balloons to the far right on the hidden Tesla placements, kind of distracting, sneaking in, and helping the Dragon Riders prevail. There are minions on the backside for cleanup, and I guess we can go ahead and speed it up at this point because the Stone Slammer is going to take down the cannon, and then everything's going to push into the Eagle Artillery as well as the Archer Queen. Her ability will be used to take out the Barb King, and everything's going to push towards the right after the final defenses in the Wizard Tower, Archer Tower. It doesn't matter. The Queen is there. Plenty of cleanup. Beautiful attack here. I mean, wow. That invisibility spell blew my mind. But there's the army right there if you'd like to practice with that one. For our final attack, we have Chichen-san here with the 31 balloons. My goodness. Now, here's the thing when it comes to the LaLo variants. There are going to be troops and spells and siege machines that get interchanged based on the base's design. And honestly, you have to have confidence with your heroes to do what you're about to see right now. He's going to start on the left side of the village, and he's going to drop 2 balloons to funnel out, clear the cannon. He wants to push his Barbarian King into the Eagle Artillery's compartment. King is placed, working on the hidden Tesla. He's going to start funneling the opposite side by dropping some troops to clear out some buildings to kind of work with the Queen. He's got a skeleton spell placed to distract the defenses to keep his health up on his Barb King. Archer Queen's going to step up into an Archer Tower, and you're going to see a super wall breaker placed, followed up by a Golem. So the Golem is going to serve as a solid tank for the Archer Queen, and the Archer Queen got a little confused there, but then she's going to go back towards that Golem's placement. Now, there is a log launcher in the mix, and the goal here is to use the log to take out the multi-target Inferno Tower in the center of the base, and he's also going to drop his Royal Champion and a Giant down on the bottom side to start working his way up into the other scatter shot with the assistance of his skeleton spell. He's going to freeze the hero as well as the scatter shot, and then the log is successful, taking out the multi-target. Balloons to the right of the Royal Champion, taking down an Archer Tower, and then the Royal Champion's ability will be used. Now, his queen is distracted on a Lava Hound in the center of the base. He's also got Yetis in there distracting the defenses and the Lava Hound. So this kind of sets him up perfectly to start working on getting his balloons in on the Town Hall. But notice how half of the base has been taken out. He's at 39%, so a little less than half, but it looks like it, you know? He's got nowhere else for the balloons to go other than up towards the top side of this village. So he's going to drop a single balloon and then follow it up with a couple of rocket balloons to take down the air defense. Here comes a Lava Hound, groups of balloons, and minions to start cleaning up the backside buildings. The Queen is distracted on the Lava Hound, and he's going to place a freeze spell on the single target as well as the Town Hall. The Lava Hound is trapped in a tornado trap. Rage, Warden's ability to get through the Town Hall's placement, Balloons and Lava Hound from the top side, flanking in towards the last air defense, hidden Tesla placements, haste spell, heal spell, haste on the balloons to launch them down into the devastating defenses in the multi-target Inferno Tower and the Wizard Tower, hence the freeze spell. I mean, come on, dude. Are you serious? This dude is insane. Freezing the multi-target Inferno Tower, phenomenal work. I mean, this is going to require so much practice to learn how to attack like this. I mean, the level of attention to detail with these guys is just mind-blowing. Now, I'm not sure if I told you this, guys, but I am sponsoring the Savage Esports team, so make sure you guys show them some love the next time you see them play in any esports matchup, and we will see you in the next video.